New fears about a possible trade war hit Wall Street hard today. The Dow lost 572 points, or 2.33%. Some big swings the past few days, but for the week, the blue chip index is actually just off under 1%. More on this now from Chief White House correspondent Major Garrett.
There is the potential of a trade war.
That prediction from Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin sent stocks tumbling. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders.
We know that there could be some fluctuation, but at the same time, the president has said enough is enough. China has to change this illegal and unfair practice that they've been in.
You have to go after the people that aren't treating you right.
The White House is now threatening China with tariffs on $150 billion in imports, $100 billion more than its initial proposal.
Our objective is still not to be in a trade war with them. And I think that we can manage this without significant difficulty to the overall economy.
On a New York radio show, the president said short-term economic pain would be worth it.
So we may take a hit, and you know what? Ultimately, we're going to be much stronger for it. But it's something we had to do.
The president accuses China of stealing U.S. intellectual property and other violations of global trade rules. The tariffs have not yet been implemented, and the White House said it is open to negotiations with China, even though Beijing has been cool to talks. China has threatened its own tariffs on U.S. products like pork and soybeans. That has rattled Republicans from agricultural states. Hopefully, the president is just blowing off steam again, Nebraska Senator Ben Sasse wrote in a statement. But if he's even half serious, this is nuts.
We are asking China to open markets. We are asking China to lower barriers which have prevented American companies from doing more in China and exporting more to China.
Top White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow.
If we can get those issues resolved positively, there's no damage to the American economy. It's all pluses, plus, 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 plus.
Major, you were also involved in this bigger briefing today with Larry Kudlow, the new economic advisor. What else does he have to say?
Well, look, the big word is if. If the United States can get China to change its trading practices, all things will work out for the best. That's the administration hope. But they're raising the prospect of these tariffs to threaten China, hoping that will edge them toward more collaborative trade practices. But if they don't, Jeff, Larry Kudlow said these tariffs are real threats. They are not a bluff. And if China doesn't change, they will, in fact, occur.
Our Chief White House correspondent Major Garrett. Major, thanks.